And welcome to our weekly Icarus patch notes. A bit later due to social obligations, but hey, here we are. I'm here with Karel and Echo, so I'm gonna quickly hop over to Discord. Hiya, folks.
Hi there.
Hiya, how you doing?
Not bad, not bad. It's Friday. Icarus update, gameplay, the whole shebang. Yeah.
Indeed, and we have Echo with us, so we shall be able to carry on from the Rime Tusk campaign, although we did finish them last time.
We did finish it last time, yeah. So we could start a new open world to do some of the other world bosses.
We shall see, but first things first, it is week
214.
14, indeed.
Yeah, I'm also I'm gonna send one from just like 200 yards away from me.
So one thing first, by the way, announcements. There was a Cloudflare outage today, followed by a Steam outage. I hope the issues have been resolved, so we can actually do some proper gameplay afterwards. People were unable to join servers because of the Cloudflare outage, followed by the Steam outage. So I hope it's been fixed.
Yeah, me too.
Indeed. Looking at the picture that they have for 214, that looks like a beautiful fireplace. And I would gladly cook some steaks over there.
So this week we got the Explorer backpack. Check out the new Explorer backpack, perfect for traversal across Icarus.
Yeah, audio good, sorry.
Good. So this week introduces the Explorer's backpack, a specialized backpack available in the workshop that's designed to improve traversal around Icarus. Now, this update also marks the end of our holiday releases, along with the conclusion of the Double Experience event, which was running for 2 weeks, no more. We hope you've enjoyed spending time jumping in with your friends. And finally,
on the assumption that Steam works.
It has been working most of the week, so yeah.
Good.
And finally, we take a brief look ahead to next week's update, which will introduce several small quality of life improvements and fixes based on community feedback from the past few weeks. And yeah, a nice fireplace here. What is that? A game?
It looks like firelighters, but yeah, it could be like a board game actually. Yeah.
Altering Venus.
Yeah, it reads Venus, so.
Altering Venus.
Yeah, it could be like a board game or something. It looks quite rustic. So,
it looks like a box, not a book. So.
Yeah, no, it does look like a box. It looks like a board game box, and it's on like a coffee table. So it does look like that would be something.
And this is the stone brick fireplace we're looking at.
It looks very nice.
Yeah, that's nice. I like that.
It's actually one of the things that I need to do. I need to make a little grill for my indoor fireplace. It's a tiny fireplace I have, but you know, coals plus grill equals grilling. So, yes.
Grilling is good.
Yes.
Hey, Stravia, welcome. How you doing?
Hey, Stravia, welcome.
This week, Explorer's backpack. This week we're adding the Explorer's backpack to the orbital workshop. Designed for stamina and traversal, it's ideal for planetside exploration and long journeys across Icarus. You didn't miss anything, Stravia. We just started a couple of minutes ago, going through the patch notes. A bit late today because I had social obligations earlier, but I mentioned the Cloudflare outage and Steam outage earlier today, which hopefully are resolved by now, because they were preventing people from joining games, joining servers. So hopefully it's resolved. Fingers crossed.
Yep.
Explorer backpack will increase the maximum stamina regeneration and movement speed, while also reducing wildlife threat. As a trade-off though, it uses more backpack slots than some alternatives, so inventory management is required. It uses more backpack slots. There's an odd sentence.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Most of the backpacks have 6 slots. There is the Larkwa Martinez Tactical Backpack with 12 slots. And there is the Lava Hunter Heating Backpack, which has no slots. It provides you with a heat buff and heat aura. And I believe also increased movement speed. So we'll have to see whether or not this Explorer backpack will basically make that Lava Hunter backpack mood. I don't know. But it uses more backpack slots. That does kind of sound to me like you won't get 6 slots from this backpack. Maybe a couple
Then-
less.
But then the bonuses really need to be extraordinarily good. So we'll see.
I believe it's like
Yeah,
10% movement speed or something.
Not worth it then. But yeah, we'll see.
I haven't looked at the stats yet. I haven't
but-
even
Yeah,
updated
but
my
if-
game,
if-
so I haven't looked at it yet.
if you're using a mount, then it makes the backpack moot to start with.
Especially the stamina regen, and movement speed. Because you won't be using your own stamina nor your own movement speed. So yeah.
Exactly.
In which case the Lava Hunter backpack will be a better one, because it keeps you warm in the Arctic. And overheats you in the desert, by the way. Or since it's a Prometheus thing, overheats you in the volcanic. But yeah. We'll have a look at that backpack in subsequent gameplay, so we can look at the actual stats.
Okay.
Hey Jules, welcome. So will this backpack
Hey.
affect the mounts then? I don't think so, honestly. But again, I haven't looked at the backpack itself yet. I haven't I haven't updated the game and looked at the backpack yet. We will do in subsequent gameplay though. Now with the stamina focused bonuses, the Explorer's backpack enables new build options, freeing up food and gear choices for other stats. It's a strong choice for exploration, stamina heavy tasks and faster traversal. Again, for exploration and traversal you can use a mount. But for stamina heavy tasks, there is food that reduces stamina use when using tools. We have seen I can, with the proper food bonuses and gear, I can dig dirt infinitely. I regenerate more stamina than I'm using with a shovel. So, yeah. But indeed, if you use this backpack for your stamina regen, you could go for other foods. But then again, foods are situational anyway. So,
I mean, it might be a bit more useful for an outpost, for example, but I wouldn't have said it was particularly useful for an open world.
early game
Considering
maybe.
you can get mounts.
Early game,
like
if you
I
don't have mounts yet, if you don't have the ranching station yet to craft food trough and, more important, the animal bed. So you can't really properly tame mounts yet.
But I also said that the regular adventurer's backpack gives you a 5% speed bonus and the reduction in fall spraining chances. So realistically, only having like 5% more movement speed, if we're assuming it's 10%, like I told you last week, it just wouldn't justify the. Even if it had 6 slots, it doesn't really make sense that it would be like, oh wow, 5% more, thank you very much, slow clap. So we'll see what the stats are, but if it's purely just speed and some convenience, I don't think it's going to be worthwhile.
Yeah, but better wait till we get into the game and we look at the
course.
actual backpack.
True.
According to this, must have more than 10% speed, says Travia. Maybe this 10% is a number I've heard earlier this week at some point somewhere. But it might be more right now, true. George says hi to Carl and Echo. You all...
Hey, Joe, welcome. Good to see you.
So, and he's also asking if we're going to play together today later. Well, I'm up for it. Carl's up for it. Echo is maybe.
Yeah, I'm a maybe. I'm in the process of going through a 24-hour headache right now, so it's a possibility, but I make no promises at this point.
So this week the sale for the Second Chance bundle continues. Second Chance bundle being base game, Styx map and the Prometheus map. Yours says fingers crossed all you three is playing. Yep, fingers crossed indeed. But yeah, Second Chance bundle still 33% off for the base game and both maps. Then add to that the Great Hunts bundle and you basically have like all the content. The recent winter sale saw almost 1 million new prospectors arrive on Icarus. And yeah, I can tell you, I've seen a big influx of new players on Reddit as well. But for those who missed out on the DLC discounts, we've decided to offer them for a limited time as part of a new bundle, Second Chance bundle. You can use this bundle to pick up any of the core expansions you're missing at a 33% discount. The breadth of the DLC we offer allows people to scale their level of support for the project and also have allowed us to keep developing the game for 4 years. There's no doubt.
4 years already.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago they had the 4-year anniversary.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I know, right?
Can't believe it's been 4 years already, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
we've been playing this game for over 4 years already, I know.
yeah. Well, you and I did the beta, 14-week every other weekend beta testing. So
I'm not sure when we started to play together. That was after the weekends, after game release. But yeah, you played since first beta weekend. I played since second beta weekend.
yep.
Man,
So
those
we've
days.
been there right from the start.
That was back in the day when the game was still hard.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, it was so much fun.
Yep. Hoping for
And
DLC soon.
think
Yeah.
I think you and I actually started gaming on a mutual friend server.
That is correct.
And then we branched off away from that.
That is correct. Yeah.
So yeah, long time. Can't believe it's been 4 years already. Holy crap!
Yeah. So yeah, Josh, I reckon it will be Q1. I don't dare be any more specific for Days Horizons DLC. Elysium map name. Oh, by the way, did your girlfriend make it home safely with the 1 day delay? Let's see, there's no... she did make it home. Good.
Good.
And her rag arrived today. Okay,
Wow.
yeah, that's the next issue, yeah. If your flight gets delayed, then there is a chance that your luggage gets, like, stuck in the system somewhere. Hey, at least it arrived, so there's that.
Yeah.
Quite a chaos due to the winter. I know, right? Luggage usually comes the next day. Even when you do catch your flight, your luggage may arrive a day later. I had it last March, April, when I came back. My bag arrived a day later, so... So it should have come the same day she comes home, yeah.
It the winter chaos has been pretty bad in Scotland. Even to the point where I used to deliver for DPD, and I got the shock of my life when my old boss actually said that DPD was, and I quote, closed. In the 3 years that I worked for DPD, we had snow worse than this, and they would not close. They just wouldn't do it. So the fact that they did that was just absolutely amazing, So yeah, it's been pretty disruptive here. I managed to get out on Wednesday for some like emergency supplies, your usual milk, bread, toilet roll, cat treats, that kind of stuff. But other than that, I've been snowed in since for like a week and a half before that, and I've been snowed in ever since. So I think I made the right choice to get out when I did.
Yeah. Yeah, here in the Netherlands as well. It's a bit more wintry than usual, and then this is like weather that comes around once every 10 years. So yeah, you can't really prepare for it too much. It's gonna be costing a lot for something that happens once every 10 years or so.
Yeah, yeah, but
Ah.
So I mean, in my own backyard, the snow was like 3 foot deep. So yeah, it's been pretty hostile up here, even to the point where the snowplows couldn't get through, and local farmers couldn't dig the road because the snow was too deep.
Yeah.
So
Due to luggage handlers, Swedish airport, due to a bunch of problems at the airport and extreme winter condition in the north. Yeah, with like half a meter of snow or more. Been crazy, I know, right? But hey, it makes for some pretty amazing views, I
oh
was
yeah,
driving through the countryside the other day, and man, it beautiful. I loved it.
yeah. I mean, it makes for some pretty picturesque scenes. I will say that.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, I've been saying to people in Scotland, like my pals and stuff, for months. We had an extremely good summer. Very little rain. We were actually having to water the grass and the plants and stuff, which is practically unheard of for Scotland, considering that we get rain so often.
Yeah.
And I said for months on the lead up to like the winter season, I said we had such a good summer, we're going to have a really nasty winter. And well, let's just say it's not often I'm wrong, but I was right again.
Yeah, being right, it happens. You get used to it.
Yeah, you kind of do. Anyway,
Yeah.
we detract from
Yeah.
we detract from the update. So let's get back to it.
So regarding the DLCs, there's no doubt that without the DLC, that represents almost 40% of the revenue, we would not have been able to do this for so long. If you're looking for an excuse to invite your friends along, remember that only the host requires the DLC content to make it available to everyone in multiplayer games they host. So get some allies on board for that tough mission, or just invite them in to show off your base. Yeah, only the host needs the DLC, and everyone else can join in. Even if they don't own a DLC, they can join in, make use of the DLC items. They might not be able to craft them, but the host can craft the stuff, and the other players can still use it.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I took advantage of the discount just around about Christmas time to get the complete the set bundle. So I am now fully up to date. I have everything.
Until they release something new. You have the first cohort edition, so the Days Horizons DLC will still be free for you.
Yep. Yeah. After that, I'll have to start paying for them.
Yep. But yeah, anyway, if you want to support the devs making this game, I might be biased here, but I find it an amazing game. Do consider buying their DLCs. 40% of their revenue. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's a big percentage of revenues that they've come out with a fantastic game. It continues to get better. So yeah, support the devs, help them out.
I'm not saying the game doesn't have issues. It has issues, but I also know they are constantly working on it. And hey, 214 updates every single week, no matter a holiday period, no matter natural disasters, they still come out every week. There aren't a lot of games who do that.
Yeah.
But
well, you show me a game that doesn't have issues, and and I'll play that.
Exactly. But yeah, let's continue the patch notes. Next week we are getting some quality of life improvements. We'll be pushing forward with some suggested quality of life updates that have been brought up over the last few weeks. A couple of the improvements include some mission fixes and some new settings to allow quicker interaction with objects. One thing they definitely should work on is the cleanup when you abandon a mission. The game doesn't always clean up properly. So if you need to interact with an object, you abandon the mission, you restart it again, that object doesn't get properly cleaned up, so then you come back, you want to interact with the object, but there are two in the same spot. Then there's a roll of the dice whether you interact with the object for this run of the mission. So I definitely hope they work on that a bit.
Yeah.
Now, many of these suggestions are voted on by the players via our feature upvote page, icarus.featureupvote.com. So if you want to suggest a new feature, go to that page, see whether or not someone else has already requested it. If so, upvote that request, and otherwise make your own request. It is being looked at properly, consequently. I know that for a fact. So yeah, do use feature upvote. You can also report your bugs there, by the way.
Yeah.
Now your support makes these updates possible. Already talked about this. You want to support the team, consider buying some of the DLCs. Either go for the Second Chance bundle. Note, this is a static bundle. If you already own the base game, you can't go for the bundle because hey, you already own part of it. Or go for the completed set bundle. The one Echo mentioned already. This one is a dynamic bundle, meaning it looks like what do you have already. I'm not going to include that in the bundle. I'm only going to include what you don't have yet, and that bundle is at a 15% discount.
Bearing in mind that you will only be charged for what you do not have already.
Exactly.
So that price there is for the whole thing from start to finish.
If you don't have anything yet, this is what you pay for. Like, get everything, including the furniture packs, including the decorations packs, including the outposts, including everything.
Yeah.
It is a lot of money though, so definitely
that is true.
That you should preferably try before you buy it. But the base game was on discounts for, and hence the influx of people. But
yeah, so start out with the Second Chance bundle, where you get the base game and the 2 map expansions. And then if you enjoy it and you want to support them more, then go for the completed set bundle to get the rest you don't have yet.
Yeah.
Unless you just want to take your time.
You can buy the DLCs already and choose to not play them right away.
It is possible.
Yep.
But yeah, definitely take your time for the game. It's an amazing game. Don't rush through it. You'll be missing out on a lot of fun. Just take your time. Explore the game proper. Don't go for like, hey, I want to speedrun the game. I have a new character. I just bought a game a week ago. I'm straight away going for the great hunts. And oops, it's too hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
So no,
That would be like trying to read a book by opening it in the middle.
Yeah, only wanting to read the last chapter and then complain like the book is so short.
Yeah, or I don't understand what the book was about. Duh.
Yeah. So yeah, take your time playing the game. Just take it slow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, changelog for this week is basically the end of the double XP event and the addition of the Explorer backpack. No fixes, no future content. Again, this is the last week of these short patch notes. Next week we'll be getting like the full changelog again, including the fixes and including future content. So
yeah,
that's basically the patch notes for this week. So I'd say we take a 15-minute break and we'll come back with some gameplay.
Alrighty.
Alrighty, I'm gonna mute you folks out and I'm gonna do the stream outro. Be back for you in a sec.
Alrighty.
So those were the patch notes. We do it every week, usually an hour earlier than today. Again, social obligations made it so we started an hour later. Mea culpa. But yeah, if you did enjoy us going through the patch notes, like I said, we do it every week. So just press that follow button, you'll get notified next time I stream. Or if you watch this on YouTube and you want to get notified next time I upload something, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Other than that, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Hope you had a good time. And see you folks in a new stream in 15 minutes.